In this video, we will create multiple pages in our dynamic website by creating a page that is bound to pages based in the database. We will be able to access these pages based on the home page we've created. Now, a couple assumptions will be made. The first assumption is that a home page has already been created, and in this home page there is a record set that is bound to the animal database that displays the names of all the animals in the database. The second assumption is that a simple outline has been made for the actual animal display page. And you can see in this example I've made a very simple page. All that I have is a graphic at the top for the animals, and I did put a hotspot on the graphic that links to the home page. And by doing this, there will be a link on all the pages created to the home page. Now, there's a two-step process. The first step will be binding this page that displays the animals to the animal database. And the second step will be linking the home page to this page. So let's do the first step, and that is we start by creating a record set binding like what we've done in the past. I'm going to rs animal page. I'm going to use my animal connection. I'm going to choose the animals table, and here I will select all of the information. Now, this option is new. We are going to filter it based on the page ID. We use a URL parameter of page ID. If I were to click test, it would prompt me to insert a test value. We will insert 3, and then you see the information from the animal database. I say OK, and now I say OK. Now the page is bound to that database. I use the Bindings tab. I can drag out the animal name. I'm going to hit enter here, and I'm also going to drag out the description. The animal name, I'm going to change the format to heading 1. And look what I do here. I'm going to select the animal name. I'm going to change the code to split view. I'm going to select this PHP code that shows the animal name. I'm going to right click, copy. I'm going to find the title in the database. I'm going to paste the title there. What will happen is a title will be, oh, I copied where I should have pasted, so let's do this again. I'm going to copy, and I will paste. And what will happen by doing this is a title will be generated in the page dynamically. I save this page, and this page is done. I'm going to upload this page. Now that page has been created, but we must call upon that page to display it. We do that by going to the index page, and in the index page we are going to make a link to that page. We do that by selecting the record set to display the animal names, and in the properties toolbar we will select the link option. We're going to select browse for file. The page I created was called page, and now this is new. I select this parameters option. This then allows me to choose the different database bindings that we have, and I am going to choose the page ID under the animals database record set I created. I say OK, and I say OK. I'm going to say OK one more time. Now a link has been inserted, a dynamic link. Now I must key in and modify this dynamic link. And watch as I do this, and I'll provide a screenshot of this as well. In the database, after the question mark, I'm going to type page ID. That is the field from the record. I'm going to put equals. And then I go and delete the equal at the end. And now I say OK. What happens is a dynamic link has been created to that page. I'm now going to save the home page, and look at it in the browser. Well, I'm going to upload it. Now I will preview it. And what we have now is we have links to anteater, dog, seal, and sloth. If I click anteater, look what happens. I have a link to my anteater page. If I select back, I can go to the dog. And if you remember, I put the hotspot, which will go back. And one more thing, let me make sure I point out, is up here. The title seal is being generated dynamically. So when you click on the various animals, the title changes as well. Alright, that concludes this tutorial.